Hi everyone, welcome back to Craft Time. Today we're going to be making a craft together for the book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. So get out all your craft supplies and let's get started. All right, I have my piece of paper in front of me. I'm going to be using this as the base for our craft, but for now I'm going to put this to the side and bring over a white piece of paper, just a regular piece of paper. I'm putting something behind it just because I'm using a craft board. And we're going to be making a triangle. And this triangle is actually going to be our mouse's head. So we know that a triangle has 3 sides. So let's go ahead and draw a triangle now. That is about a good size. Next, we're going to take a brown crayon and we're just going to color inside to make a brown mouse. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to stay inside the lines. Although if you go outside, that's okay too. We do that, and brilliant. There you go. Next thing, you guessed it, we're going to cut out our triangle. So let's go ahead and cut the triangle out. Wonderful. Take your pieces, put them in your recycling bin or in your craft box. Next, we're going to take our brown marker and we're going to do a circle. So let's look at the size of our triangle, and we want to make around the same size circle. So let's take our marker. A circle. Make a circle. Cutting out our circle. This is going to be our cookie. So put this to the side. The next thing we're going to do is take another piece of white paper and we're going to draw, once again, with our brown marker, a cup. So my cup is going to look a little bit like this. I'm going to put the lip of the cup like that, and I'm going to go down like this, and then again like this. And this is going to be my cup. Now your cup might look differently. You might use just a square, but I'm just going to make that shape. I'm going to take my scissors and gently cut out my cup. There you go. Take this and once again put it in a recycling. And now we have these 3 pieces. I'm going to take my piece of paper now and I'm going to grab my glue and I'm going to start gluing on my pieces that I've just cut out. So I'm going to put my glass on this side and I'll put my mouse in the middle and my cookie on the end, and they fit just right. So let's go ahead and glue them all on. We've got our cup, we've got our triangle, and we've got our circle, which will be our mouse's cookie. Brilliant. Now, I see that I need to glue a little bit more. Let's put that on there and make sure it's really secure. Now the next thing that I need for my mouse are some ears. So I have some pink paper. And so for ears, I'm going to do another circle, 2 small circles. So let's do those together. I'm going to do 1 and 2. And those look about right. I compare them, little tiny ears. Let's use our scissors to cut them smaller. And then let's just go around and cut our circles. Remember to watch your fingers because these are smaller pieces. So we need to make sure our fingers are out of the way. Second one. Cutting around. I'm going to go back in here and just cut that little piece right there. And then put that to the side, grab my glue, and put those on. So I've got one ear and another ear. Wonderful. Now for my mouse, what I want to do is make some whiskers. So I've got a little piece of construction paper about the size of my hand, and it's black. And I am going to make my whiskers about that long. So I'm going to do 3 on each side, because that feels like a good number to me. And I'm going to take the pieces, and once again, I'm going to put them on. So let's stick our whiskers on the side of our mouse. Oops. Put a little bit here maybe. Put another one on. Oh my goodness, it's being tricky. That's okay. I'm not in any hurry. Just keep at it until they stick. Got a third one on here. And another one right here. Very nice. Now, I'm just going to take a little pink and I'm going to make a little circle. Now you could draw your circle before, or you can just cut it out. I'm just going to cut mine out. And then I'm going to take it and put a little bit of glue on. And once again, tuck it on, and there's your nose. Now we want to focus on the cookies. So let's focus on the cookies by taking a little bit of, I've got some fabric here, and I'm just going to cut out little tiny pieces. There's no rhyme or reason to the piece size or the shape. I just really want to add some chocolate chip cookies. So chocolate chip cookies have chocolate chips. So let's go ahead and take the pieces that we made and just put on little pieces of felt that are our pretend cookies, chocolate chip for our cookies. There you go. You might need a little bit more glue for the felt, and that's okay too. If you find that they don't stick, just go on back and make it happen. White glue might be a better idea for this, simply because it's clumpier, but we can still get the job done. There you go, looking good. Now, I found some things around the house. One was a funny piece of white fabric. It's sort of leathery. I was thinking I'd put this inside of my cup like milk. And I could also use a piece of wax paper to make the cup look like it has glass on the outside. So you decide which piece, if one or both you want to use, and let's go ahead and shape them so that they fit inside the cup. So if it's this one, I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller than my glass cup. And I'm going to play with it until it fits. And this is the piece that I'll be gluing on the inside so that it looks like milk. Just like that. So let's take our piece. Let's put some glue all inside. And let's go ahead and stick it on. Now we're going to take our straw. I found a straw around the house. It's a paper straw. And I liked the idea of taking this and putting it into our milk, but it's a bit too long. So because it's paper, it's going to be super simple to cut. So I'm just going to cut it smaller. And that looks so cute. I think I'm going to put it to the side a smidgen. I'm going to take a piece of tape, and I'm just going to tape it into place like that. And that way, when we do our next step, it won't move. I have some wax paper here. I want to place the wax paper a little bit bigger because you're not going to be able to see it on the outside anyways. And just, let's see how big it is. So do you see how the cup goes all the way to here? I'm going to cut my wax paper just like this. Now you do not have to use the wax paper if you don't want to. Maybe you're just happy doing that, and that's brilliant too. But I'd like to go a step further. So I'm just going to cut it a little bit. See it again. Looking good. And do just what we did on the other side. Like so. And now, in order for it to stick, I am going to have to put some glue down. So let's do that. Let's take our glue and put it on the area that's left right here. And remember, your glue will dry, so you don't have to worry about it showing once everything's dry. And I'm just going to press it down. How neat is that? That is pretty cool. And now when you look at it, you can see that your straw is actually sticking out of your glass. Pretty neat. Now I'm going to glue on my eyeballs, my googly eyes for my mouse. 1 and 2. And then I'm going to take that brown marker again, once I've cleaned away my workspace, and I'm going to extend the body out to make another triangle shape. And if we look at our book, if you give a mouse a cookie, you'll see that our mouse is wearing blue overalls. So let's go ahead and make something that looks like blue overalls. There you go. Little buttons maybe, like so. Maybe a pocket. And I'm just going to grab my blue crayon and color in my overalls. It's looking very cute, and I'll take another color and just color in between. And there you go it. If you give a mouse a cookie, you should also give him milk. That is pretty cute. If you give a mouse a cookie, make sure to give him milk. The two go well together. Isn't this cute? Aren't you happy with yours? I'm so happy you crafted with me today. I'll see you next time.